back to another tutorial. Today we want to update our products. So let's update this product. So I'll go to my Visual Studio Code and come here. This is our web. So I'll change this to update products, the button to update products, so I'll go to the top where I have the form. I'll change this to updates products. That's a route updates product. Okay, so yeah, I want to update the product via the ID. So what I will basically do, I'm going to create a route for this purpose. Yeah, I'll come here and I'll pass in an hidden field. Let me come here and pass in an hidden field. So I'll call this, name this, give this ID, the name as ID. So I'll passing a value here. The value, remember that we are still in the for each loop. So I will take the item again, item ID. Okay, item ID. So I'll take that. So let me take away this hidden field so that I can show you what this will give me. Let me make it just text so you can see the hidden field, and let's see what's going to give to us. Sorry, let me take this route out so that I won't get an error. Okay, so let me go to the browser to refresh this. So let me click on edit. So you can see I get 8. I'm getting 8 here as the input type here. If I click on Samsung, I'll get another one that's 7. So I've been able to pass the ID across here because I want to use this ID to do what? To update the product. So good. So now that I've gotten the ID, I can change this back to hidden. I don't want the field to be obvious, to be seen. Hidden. Okay, so I'll go create a route here. So this route called update product, I'll create it in my web.php. So I'll go to my web.php and create a route. Here I'll say route for updating products in the database. So route for updating the product in our database. So yeah, I'll pass this now. So I'm going to pass it. I don't want to pass the ID here because I already put it in an hidden field. I'll just come here. This is the method called update product. So I'll create this method. This is update product. Let me check if the spelling is correct. Update product. Yeah, the spelling is correct. Update product. So I'll go to let me go back to my web.php. I want to create this method called update products inside my product controller. So I'll go to the product controller, and yeah, I'll come there and I'll say, so I'll create, okay, so I've created the method called update products. So I don't need this right now. I don't need that ID there. I'm going to get the ID from here. Remember the ID, the hidden field ID I showed you earlier is what I want to get now, and the name here is ID. The name I passed for it to it is ID. So I'm going to get it in my web.php. Sorry, my product controller. So I'll come here and I'll say import this. What should I call this? Products ID equal to product ID equal to request, and the name, which is ID. This ID here is gotten from this ID here, the name ID. That's the name ID. Okay, so after getting this, I need to now update to check if the image exists or not before I can be able to update. So let me come here and say update image. Check update image. I'll say if request, then what is it? If request file is an image exists, if this request file actually exists, that's product underscore image. So this product underscore image is the name of the field for our edit. Remember, this is our edit form, and we pass in the image. If you look at this image, the name for this image is product underscore image, and the type is file. So that's what I want to do. I'm getting the file. I want to check if the user actually updated the image. Then what should we do? So if the user actually updated the image, we should be able to replace the old image with the new image. So yeah, I'll go to my store product. I already created the code for image. So I'll get that code, copy it, and I'll come here and I'll paste it here. Okay, which we have done before. So good. So after getting this, I have to save this into my database. So yeah, I'll come here and update the product via the ID. So I'll come here and I'll say insert update the product into the database. So I'll call the product model, which is product, and I'll say products and updates. So I'll say product find ID. And what is the ID? The ID is the PID. So I want to find this ID and update it from the database. That's what I've just done. So find the product ID and updates it. So I'm going to update it now, just the normal updating. So I'll go to my store method. I already done for insert. Let me just copy this because of time. So I'll just copy this. And paste. So I want to update the product name, category, the price, then the product image. I want to update it with this one here. That's what I want to update it with. So I hope you get that correct. So if this, that means if this actually occurs, then do this. So what I will do, if the image, so let me put it inside the if statement. So I'm going to put this inside the if statement. So I'll put this inside the if statement. Okay, so S, if the user do not want to update image, then what should we do? S, if the user does not want to update image, then what should we do? So we should just do the same thing here. So now if the user doesn't want to update image, so we have no business bringing this product image here. But we say, if in case the user doesn't want to update the image, we should let the image be. You understand? That is the else statement for you. So after everything, I'll put a notification to tell the user that they successfully updated the product. So I'll just get this notification here. Then I'll paste it somewhere here. Paste it somewhere there. Okay, so I come here and say products updated successfully. Then just back. Let me just save this. So let's see this. Yes, let me refresh the browser. Okay, so let me edit shoe. Okay, let me just put shoe Gucci shoe. Press, click on update products. So you can see it has been updated to Gucci shoe. You can see that. Okay, so let me update these shirts, these polo shirts. So I want to update the photo. I want to change the photo. Take this polo shirts and click on update products. So you can see the polo shirt has been updated. So we have successfully implemented the update functionality right now. So we are going to look at the delete functionality in the next class. So thanks very much.